Hi guys, once again, welcome to the Ontoor source. Now today we'll see how we can create a master detail in interactive grid. So let me start. I have created an application master detail. So here I'm going to create a new page using the components. So I'm going to take a master detail. Here's the style stack side by side and drill down. So if you want to learn more about the style, so you can see here in the help section. So click on the step and the page next slide will be a page definition. Here the page number is automatically defined 5, and the first uh, actually I'm giving the page number 5. This detail will be for the master region, so I'm giving the detail of the department. So department. So page mode will be a normal or model allow. So I'm going to take a normal page, not a model allow. So here there is a data source, and we can take directly from the database or through the REST services. If the REST services is enabled into the Oracle APIs, so you can take from there also. Okay, let me take my table from the database. So DETT, let me check if this is available or not. Yeah, this is available. So this is the navigation sector. In the navigation sector, you can also define the from the navigation menu here. So if you want to define, so you can define. Otherwise, if you want to add a breadcrumb, so you can add also here. So in my case, I don't think there is a need to add a breadcrumb or navigation. So we need to define a primary key which has been already taken from the peg. So the department number, if we have any other primary column in the table, so you can take. In my case, there is no need to define. There is a detailed region. We'll have to define. I'm taking a employee table as a detailed table, detailed region basically. So employee emp detailed details. Here again the data source we can take. There's a three types. Local database, from directly you can take the table from the database. REST enabled SQL service and REST data source. If you want, so I can make the separate video for this, how we can work. So stay tuned for this. Right now I'm going to take a table from the local database. This is the key learning here. Actually the so related table. Yeah, actually I'm taking the department as a primary key. So this will, if I enable this one, so this will show only related tables. If you want to learn anything, if you want to learn related this topic, so there is a documentation. If you click on the question mark, so you can read what you want to say. So I have taken the related tables from the table name and just clicking on the next. In the next slide you can see the primary key. It has been already declared from the apex. If you want to define the second primary key, so you can define. In my case there is no second primary key. And here master data relationship, the in the first table I can see the department. In a department number is a primary key, and the employed in an employee table, if department number is a foreign key. So this is the default relationship given by the Oracle Apex. So click on the next button. Oh sorry, let me select. Just click on the create a page. So you can see the page has been created successfully. Now just click on the run button. Oh, let me write my name because click on the login. Here you can see the department, and it has been already given by default, because if you see in the slide, the breadcrumb, it has been already defined. That's why it has come. Uh, and you can see this, the first region is coming because we have taken the department table, and the second one is coming because we have taken the employee table. So this section is coming because of the employee table, this section is coming because of the department table. So if I click on the accounting, the department table region data will be refreshed. If I click on the research but research column, the again employee region data will be refreshed. So let me check. I click, you can see if I click on the sales, you can see the data of the employee table will be refreshed based on the department name. Let me click on the location, you can see data is being refreshed. Okay, now let me in operation case there is no data, so let me add because job is like MENHER manager. uh, I don't want to define. I'm not so sure this is a mandatory fields or not. So let me define one. Commission is sorry 10, and I'm going to add another call row. Yes, Assis, and he is also manager. Is a 7839. I'm just going to give a random number, and I don't want to give the high date. Here is 100. This is our dummy data basically, and I'm just going to save this detail. Let me check this detail is going to saved or not. Yeah, you can see the detail has been saved based on the present department name. If you click, you can see this, the data has been refreshed and data is also going to save. So this is the basic part of the master detail in using interactive grid. Now we'll see another way to define master detail from the page. So just going to create a page. This is a blank page right now. Just define the name of the page, custom page. Just create the page. I'm just going to run the page now. You can see this is the blank page, and here I'm going to create three region. First one is for button. Now I'm going to take a button. So create a button. I'm just going to define the name of the button. This would be just save. As usual, I'm just giving the name of the button. Now I'm going to define the new region. This region is for the department department section. In the identification, the type, I'm just going to take an interactive grid, and this is the master form of the page. And in the table name, you need to define the name of the table, which I have. They are given a department, so just let me search the name of the table. EPT department. So this is the department. I don't want to define any row ID as a column and where conditions, so don't need to define right now for me my case. So let me define another. Let me create another region. So the second region would be a employee, and again going to define interactive grid. Now I'm going to define again EMP, EMP. The last one is EMP. So again, no need to define. In my case, no need to define any included column or where condition. So, but now I'm just scrolling down from the right side. You can see here the master detail option. So if you click here, so you can see the department region. If you select the department region, it means the department is a master region and the employee is a detail region. So if you run this page, here we'll have to define the primary key column. for the relationship. So in the first region, I'm just going to enable for the editable option for editing all the things. And in the department, I'm going to define this department as a primary key. And again, if I'm going to the second region, I'm just going to define the department number as here the master. If you see that there are three columns are visible based on the above region. So I have defined department number as a primary key. So now I'm going to take a department number now. So and in the employee table, I'm going to define employee number as a primary key. So I'm just going to make this region as an editable. So just going to save these, just run. If you see here, the both region is visible now. If I'm going to click on accounting, so the first in our employee region, you can see the all the detail is visible based on the accounting. If I'm just going to click on the research, it is being refreshed from the below table, below region. If I'm going to click on the sales, the data is again going to refresh. If I'm going to click on the present, the data is being refreshed, which I have added earlier, Vikas and Ashish. So now I have created a button save. So let me save the record for the both of the regions. So first we need to remove the save option from the both region. Now I have removed the save. This is save button, which has been given by the Apex automatically. So now this button has been removed. So I want to perform the save save functionality on the single button. So let me add this to here. In you have to define the when button pressed. So I have defined save, and also I'm going to define for the second process. So I've saved the page. Let me just enable the appearance. Then it looks pretty much okay. Now I'm just going to add another row for the. Again, I'm going to skip the 10000. This is the random number. Now I'm going to put the name Harish. This is also a CLF clerk. One. This is the random number. This is a 10010. Now I'm going to save this, and I got an error. Oh, I think the error is because. Let me save again. There's a constant error. So in my case, I don't think there's defined a parent key. Oh, I got it. Oh, just error is fine because of the section. Now let me remove this and check it as a. Let me save this page again. And now I'm just going to. Now you can see the row has been saved now. Let me add another row for the testing purpose again. Now I'm just going to 100. And now use anus. This is the MPLO right. This is the blood. I'm not going to take it down to the 10. This is the 1 and again I'm just going to save. Now the record has been saved. So let me check the record. This is the anus, and now the record has been saved. So this is another way to define the master detail in a interactive grid. So thank you so much again.